So either way, you end up having to teleport in some fashion. So I'm going to come back over here and go this long way up and around so I can uncover everything. Fane still has that thing in his inventory, right? Yeah, he does. Oh, this one flies. Vampiric Voidwogen. Again, I have to pay attention.
your maker. I'm ready.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Identify. Oath of Insanity. Sturdy staff appears to be carved from still living wood. 2 intelligence when a geomancer, 10% critical strike chance. Pretty good. I'm not using staffs on anybody.
They fed me to their young. They chewed on my flesh as I screamed. They ate my flesh, and they want more. They want my source. I've seen them sucking up ghosts, swallowing them whole. They cannot be stopped. They cannot be destroyed.
It's interesting that I could ask the ghost about Mortis when I've already seen him.
Mortis? I heard that name on the lips of the dwarves. They screamed it as they killed each other.
I'll yield to none. Worms take you.
Okay, I guess that's it that was here. Oh.
I found something.
What's this? Identify. Scoundrel and Necromancer. And it's better than my other Necromancer ring.
They hatched. I couldn't. I would have said.
She looks around the chamber, taking in the sea of cracked, broken eggs and dead voidwoken.
But perhaps there is hope.
All right. What's the key binds for moving up and down? R and F. Okay, cool. So, teleport here. You click the thingy. Okay, there we go. We found a war point here.
This shrine fills you with a sense of peace. It is a safe haven.
Stretch out my hand to touch a reaching hand.
You no longer look without, but within. You understand where your path must take you.
It's interesting how the eggs turn.
I'm ready.
Cursed electrified steam. Nice job, me. Okay, now it's just a regular steam cloud. Oh, all sorts of turned around. There we go. Let's go this way.
I'll yield to none.
Oh, there's another way here. But from down here, I don't get the point of... Okay, we'll go right. Oh. Okay.
Under lock and key.
The dwarf sways in front of you. His eyes are unfocused, and he seems to be mumbling something to himself.
I lean in to hear what eldritch message the ghost might have for me.
84 tankards of beer in a cave, 84 tankards of beer. Pick one up, tip back your cup, 80.
The ghost grasps at the handle of his mug and stares in confusion as his hand passes right through it.
4 tankards of beer. Oh no, that ain't right.
Cough and politely ask the dwarf what he's doing.
I'm just trying to enjoy one last drink before I go on duty. I'll be down guarding Mordus. Gets cold down in that vault. Figured a drink or two to guard against the chill wouldn't hurt, eh?
Vault? Where is it?
Hiding? Ha! He ran to that vault like a rat with his what's it on fire? Tail! It's underneath his office, ain't no way out. We just sealed him in and posted a guard. And once Lohar gets here, he'll deal with him. Won't be pretty neither.
Say that Lohar won't be coming. The cave's overrun with Voidwoken, and the spirit is, well, dead.
Dead? Who are you trying to fool, mate? I might have been hitting the beer, but I reckon you've had one too many spirits, eh? Spirits, get it? Nah, I'll just have one more and then I'm off. Just one more. Drat! Into the dark with you.
Keep me alive. The little ones. once they burst out of their eggs. They ate me screaming. I don't understand. Why did this happen? Why wasn't the Divine here to save me?
I reassure the ghost that there will be a new Divine soon. This will never happen again.
Too little, too late. I'm already dead. And Rivellon's been on its own for too long now.
Hard to see in this place. Ooh, new ring. Identify. Meh. Okay.
Fasten tight.
Oh, my weapon's gonna break soon.
Meet your maker.
Game quick saved again. I wonder what's gonna happen now.
What's this? I found something.
Jeez, I'm pretty sure the results were different yesterday, but I've changed nothing.
An alternative way of getting in?
What I wouldn't give for Hannig's advice right now.
So let's save right now and figure out what going in there does. All right. To break down these doors is really slow. And apparently wears out my weapon.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Maybe? No. Maybe? Oh, what's the use? Perhaps if I modify the essential substance.
As you approach the dwarven scientist, Ifan pulls you aside.
I recognize the device on the table there. I need to talk to her. Now.
Tell him to go right ahead.
You see Ifan in earnest conversation with the dwarven woman. All of a sudden, he pales and staggers backwards. The woman laughs, a tinkling sound like glass smashing on a stone floor.
You thought that was a rift portal? Lord, no, it's nothing of the sort. It's a special device that carries only a very special cargo. Specifically, death fog.
No. No. Lucian would never. Never.
Ifan freezes with resolve, and a cold anger emanates from him. In one fluid move, he steps close to her, knife point to throat. Without a flicker of fear on her face, she smirks arrogantly back at him.
I wouldn't go there if I were you. I work directly for Queen Justinia, and she doesn't take kindly to meddlers. And to be honest, I've reached the end of my tether with what I can do here. So, if you want to harass somebody, hang on. Hannig, the original creator, should arrive here from Paradise Downs any day now.
Ifan whips away his blade and walks off. A single bead of crimson blossoms at the scientist's throat. She glares after his receding form before turning back to her work. The dwarven woman hums to herself as she works with total focus and concentration. Her ears twitch as you approach, but she does not turn to you.
Yes.
What is she doing here?
She turns to peer up at you, surprise and mistrust evident in her intelligent face.
And what business is it of yours, outsider?
Strength persuasion. Tell her business is hurting people who won't tell me what I want to know. Persuasion successful.
She flinches in fear and begins to stammer an answer to you.
I'm trying to fix up this delivery device. Same little beauty the Order used to wipe out the Black Ring with the side order of elves in the last war. But I've reached the end of my tinkering abilities. Not my fault. But only the original creator could fix it now. And she'll be along any day now.
What's it do?
It delivers death fog, of course. This is a slightly modified version of what the Order used during the war.
Why does she want this device?
Queen Justinia's orders, of course. Can't really say any more than that to you.
Who was the original creator?
A lizard named Hanig. Crazy smart, crazy all round, really. She should get here from Paradise Downs any day now.
Leave her to her work.
Nice.
Even if the runes were glowing right.
This is a letter with a large ink stain. Henog, this is our third commune. Again, we've recovered the Death Fog delivery device you made to Varenzana's instructions, but we need your expertise to repair and attune it again. A substantial sum of our war chest has been set aside for your aid in this endeavor. We've been sending missives to you at the Black Pits, but we understand you're in Driftwood Fields presently, hopefully on your way here. We really need you to hurry and hope this letter finds... Oh, and the rest of the letter is covered in quite a sizable ink blot.
Maybe? No. Maybe? No. Maybe? Oh, what's the use?
So, that letter that we picked up, we could either turn it into Magisters for a question, or we can turn it into Lohar. My inclination is to turn it into Lohar.
But I've changed nothing.
Good find.
Justinian's jackals. Everyone knows the dwarves are the absolute peak of military prowess in Rivellon. Naysayers will point to the lack of historical martial victories won by Justinian's armies. Yet, of course, such histories are biased, written by those who had the misfortune of being waylaid by our own Justinian jackals. Canny sappers to a man, Justinian's jackals own any battleground upon which they stand through combining the natural environmental elements, facing them with an arsenal of tricks, elemental grenades, arrows, and spells. Oh, so the guys we've been getting ambushed, such is the fighting style employed by the jackals that few who have been in battle with them have ever seen, not to mention lived to tell the tale. What was the last thing? Scientific theories on Death Fog.
Lucky find.
In the latter half of the century, we have seen scientists striving to recreate the horrors of Death Fog in weaponized form. No instance of this is more well known than the Divine Order's use of the poisoner Farzana to create massive quantities of Death Fog. They used his handiwork in their offensive against the Black Ring during the Great War, an offense which did not only destroy the Black Ring, but decimated the elves. We keep hearing about the Black Ring, and that's who the Order destroyed, but I don't actually know who or what they are. It is clear that the potential for use of the Death Fog in war is great indeed, great and terrible. Yet, who has the right to determine when it can be used? Previously, the Divine took it upon himself, but the Divine is dead.
Nice.
That's a really cool looking shield. It is a shit ton more physical armor and magic armor. Still get the one. We're gonna lose our polymorph and single-handed, but we get dodge, reflect, 10% more reflect damage than what we had. And an empty slot. Worth it.
I'm pretty sure the results were different yesterday, but I've changed nothing.
Nice.
Ship's log. Anonymous shipping from Fort Joy, Northport. Rise of the Dwarves. We found evidence of death fog in the caverns. It's the cargo of the Peacemaker, a Divine Order ship. A letter addressed to Hanog mentioned that a death fog delivery device had been recovered and was being repaired. The new custodians of the death fog tried to recruit the sorcerer Hanog to make them a death fog delivery device. Queen Justinian, the Dwarven Queen, used criminals to smuggle death fog to the city of Arx. Secretly undead, Mortis had a hidden agenda. Interest in the death fog shipment comes from many quarters, it seems. So we know the death fog's not here anymore, it's in Arx. The city.
The payload of the Peacemaker is here. I can feel its power.
Wow.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight. The spirit stares at you, through you.
Ask about this place. I wasn't expecting to see a ballista down here.
When she opens her mouth to speak, her voice seems to drift to you from far away, as if half dreamed.
We keep the shipments here. That's what's meant for ships. It ends up in our carts, trundling away.
Shipments, ask where they're headed.
Arx. The barrels are rolling all the way to Arx. And when they get there, the air will turn to screams. Dying, choking, screams.
Is she talking about death fog?
It wafts on the wind. The black ring choked. Arx will choke. They will all choke.
Tell her I'm looking for Mortis.
Mortis?
A dreamy smile spreads across her face.
You don't look for Mortis.
She comes back to herself for the first time and looks you in the eye.
Mortis looks for you.
Okay, creepy. Okay, got a rat to talk to.
The rat gives you a malevolent stare.
I'll gnaw your bloody bones. I'll kill you stone dead.
I tell the rat to back off. I've done it no harm.
I'll do you harm. I'll do you harm. I was on the Peacemaker and I'll do you harm at the elbow. I'll do you harm.
What did it see in the Peacemaker's hold?
Saw nothing, but smelled everything. Smelled life, smelled death, smelled it seeping out of the barrels. Death sailing into the rocks.
The rat crouches low and gives you an evil look.
Tell it I'm moving on as soon as I find a way out of here.
Huh. Ain't no way out but an hole in the ground, an hole in the ground.
Ask if it has a specific hole in the ground in mind.
Ha! Dig your hole wherever you like, dig your hole wherever you like. The void is coming and all is nothing. Dig your hole wherever you like, that's the key.
The rat crouches low and gives you an evil look.
Take my leave. Right. So I've got everything I need.
This shrine fills you with a sense your body is still.
Let's head back to the Under Tavern. Alright, so we're going to save right here and see what the dwarf gives us, or what happens when we give the dwarf the letter.
That's a lot of blood.
Lohar rubs his forehead beneath his hood and stares at the ground. As you approach, his face hardens and he stands at his full height.
So?
I report that I met Mortis, bested him, show him the amulet as proof.
Lohar takes the amulet and turns it over in his hand. He pockets it matter-of-factly.
Hey, give me back my fucking...
What did you find in the cave?
Dead dwarves, Voidwoken, a sorcerer gone mad.
Dead, more dead, and Mortis with them. I owe you. Whole realm owes you, really. But I'll do my best to settle that debt myself. Take this key. Nicked it from the Whites. It opens a chest in the Magister Barracks, 2nd floor. Be careful getting at it. If they spot you, it'll be lights out. Should be some good stuff in there, though.
Remind him of the information I came for. I want to know about sorcerers who may be able to help me.
Right. Yes. Indeed. Apart from Mortis, I can think of 3 folks in the area who'd be worth your time. Give me a map. First, a demonologist. My people reported he passed through here not long ago. Avoided the Magisters very carefully, that one.
And can probably help Los with her personal story.
Jayhan's his name. I'll show you where we last saw him. Next is an easy one. Well, maybe not easy, but obvious. Riker, master of the old graveyard. Now there's a sorcerer you don't want to double-cross. Not far from here either. Last one I can think of may not be useful. There's an elf called Sahela. Young but powerful. She got carted off to the Joy. Her people have been spotted in the area though, and I wouldn't have put it past them to spring her out. Here, look where I've marked. You'll find them. They worship that girl, like she were their flesh-munching god himself. And there you have it. I hope one of them can tell you what you need to know.
Ask him what he'll do now.
Well, someone will have to clean up the mess in that cave. Bury the dead. Get rid of anything the Magisters might use to pin anything on us. But you, I imagine you'll be moving on.
Tell him about evidence of the death fog in the cave.
I guess there's no hiding it now. It's like this. I didn't sign up to move death fog. Other weapons, even soul-forged weapons, sure. But death fog? Absolutely not. When we found the bomb on a Magister ship, I was told to ship it to Arx along with the rest of the stuff. But I couldn't. I didn't want my people to have it any more than theirs. Nothing good can come of death fog. Nothing. Mortis disagreed, obviously. But thanks to you, he's dead. I'll go destroy the death fog bomb myself. Make sure no one can get their hands on it. Ever.
I tell him that it's already on its way to Arx.
In an instant, Lohar goes completely white.
No! What have we done?
I promise Lohar I'll go to Arx and deal with the bomb.
I don't deserve your kindness. I should have told you before. No, I've got no excuse. I'm gonna do what I can to stop the Queen. I suggest you try the same. Get to Arx. End this before Justinia does. There'll be a wedding in full swing by the time you arrive. A girl named Isla and some do-nothing type. Her father's well placed, though. If anyone knows where to find the Queen, it's him. Mikhail Ross is his name. Tell him I sent ya. Arx, wedding, Mikhail Ross. Got that? Off with you then. Time ain't on our side.
Poor baby.
Hope you don't go blind after all that.
There you go. Better pants for him. The gloves are no good, though. Oh, never mind. Gloves are really good for him. Wow, I have not replaced his gloves in a long ass time. As for me...
Why you gotta make us hurt ya?
I think... So I pick up... a 1 point in warfare and 2 points in strength. I have a chance to knock down targets when they hit people with it. I leave the cleave damage, but that's fine. I also pick up onslaught. 5 times astonishing speed. Yeah. Let me find a ruin. I think I've got a master ruin left over, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Looking rough, Mole. Real rough.
You ain't gonna last much longer.
Right, I don't have a neck now. Oh, good. I didn't sell my other one. Okay, cool.
Poor baby. That's a lot of blood. Poor baby.
What is it? I have a lot on my mind.
I'm gonna take my leave. 1 second. Now I'm gonna resave before I give it to him.
Poor
Okay.
What is it? I have a lot on my mind.
Tell him I came across a wrecked caravan outside of town. It looked like some of his people were involved.
That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Charlie's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers.
Say I met her. She survived but seemed traumatized. Ran off.
That's... well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts.
Why doesn't he go and collect the bodies of the fallen?
We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
Change the subject. Produce the Dwarven Queen's letter from my pocket. Show him the seal, but hold it out of his reach. No. First I'm going to ask him about a string of murders against magisters in Driftwood.
Don't insult me. I wouldn't expose my people like that. But if you find out who did it, shake their hand for me.
Okay, now I'm going to produce the letter.
What are you doing with that? Hand it over. That's my property.
Not sure I want to part with such a valuable item.
You sure you want to do that? You really sure?
Notice the malice creeping from his expression.
He quickly reads over the letter, as though making sure nothing has changed.
Good you brought this to me. I'd hate to think what might have happened to you if you hadn't.
What's he doing in Driftwood?
Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
Okay, so that's what I get when I turn the letter into him. Okay, so let's go give the letter to the Magisters, and let's see if they're more rewarding for our efforts. You know what? No, I take that back.
What is it? I have a lot of my...
Because I don't want to help the Magisters.
He quickly reads.
Could you brought this to me? I'd hate to think what might
Take
have
my leave.
Fingers of yours will ever
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and go with blank water book. I have a shit ton of stuff to sell.